Hey guys, what's up? Time for another game theory video. If you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, support the channel if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks. I've made many videos about this, but I actually went and I recorded in very terrible fashion a video showing off some of these examples that I've talked about before of how, obviously there's a lot of different system mechanics that I would add to Street Fighter. But one of the mechanics I said is, we got this super bar down here, super bar down here. And then I would have this like maybe versatile meter up here, right? You start off the match with three orbs. And then every time you lose a round, another orb pops up in case you haven't used it. So you could have a total of 5, but whatever the case, one of the gimmicks I said in my game would be, if I was remaking Street Fighter, is for 2 bars, right? So this would mean you only get to do it basically once a match, right? For 2 bars, you can cancel a special move into another special move, okay? Now, this doesn't seem like rocket science or seem that out there, but I'm going to show you how just a little caveat could actually make this really interesting. Now, of course, you could make your move safe or whatever, but the gimmick of this really would be in a video, which again is terribly edited, which I'm going to show you, is that the gimmick is when you do special move to special move, it gives you 1 extra hit of like juggle property, and it allows the next move after that to juggle even if it doesn't, right? So why I said it gives 1 move an extra juggle property is normally a dragon punch isn't a juggle move, right? So say if I were to do hurricane kick and I cancel the landing recovery of a hurricane kick and I go into a dragon punch, the dragon punch that normally doesn't juggle can't juggle again, right? This is just to keep it from this is to keep you from doing the same special move over and over and over again, right? But we can mix and match this with normal moves as well, right? So if you were to do, say, a hurricane kick and then a dragon punch, you can't dragon punch again. I could do a hurricane kick, or I could do a standing normal, right? Again, so basically, when you do a special move to a special move, this next special move always juggles. And then you get whatever move you do after that, you get 1 free juggle, even if it's a normal move. But the caveat again is, if you already used one of these special moves that normally doesn't have a juggle potential, you can't use that again, right? Now, what does this actually do? You might be getting confused here for a second, might not see why such a simple thing is galaxy brain, as the kids say. So let's look at this here. Let's look at something like right here. Right? And I say the normals juggle because we want to get more fun opportunities like this of Ryu being able to do a stand jab into a jumping medium punch, right? There, he got a weird mix-ups like that. Fun ways to add this into the game, right? So let's think about this again. We're going to go over what I just said. And I also showed different examples in different games. Say Ryu does hurricane kick, right? Normally Dragon Punch doesn't combo. But if you were to waste 2 of your little EX meters, that would have comboed, right? So we see this, this isn't going to combo, right? Just I want you to visualize, use your brain a little bit here again. Boom, this doesn't combo, right? However, let's say we did a fireball. Again, nothing's going to combo there, right? But, we could do a dragon punch and do a medium kick, hurricane kick, whatever. We're mid-screen, whatever. So that'd be a theoretical thing right there. But let's see this. Fireball, boom. Hurricane kick, jab, boom, boom. Wait. Did you see that? Now, again, you have to sort of use your brain, right? And one of the things that I've said is the problem with games is everybody, it feels like in a game like Street Fighter 6, everybody is using the system in the same way. Okay, so let's watch this Ryu example. Terribly done, but hopefully use your brain here for a second, right? Boom, fireball, cancels that, boom. Do you see he's already mix-matched his own certain special moves in a unique way that he could go for a mix-up, whatever, right? And we're going to show different examples too. And of course, he could have just done a fireball to a hurricane kick and then a dragon punch. Maybe that does more damage. You know what I mean? But you have to mix-match your own special moves in a unique way. And it also gives you unique ways to actually do these weird mix-ups like that you might normally not get to do. So let's look at a character like Guy, right? Let's say Guy normally, if he does bush and elbow drop to that doesn't juggle, right? That's not a juggle. That move normally doesn't juggle. It's a normal move, it doesn't juggle. And also that move normally, you know what I mean? It's just hard to hit, right? I'm more thinking like a Capcom Fighting Jam version of that move. But let's say, so Guy in this theoretical game, he might be able to jump in, boom, boom, he hits that, cancels the flip, elbow. Now, elbow normally doesn't juggle, but because he canceled it with a special move like that, using 2 bars, it now juggles, and now it puts the guy in a free juggle state for anything. So now this move hits. He can go into that, and then boom, boom. Maybe that's a dizzy combo, right? Let's watch that again. Again, I'm just trying to get your brain flowing about how this could potentially work, right? Normally doesn't work, but he wastes 2 bars, then that combos into that, then that, boom, 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 boom. Maybe that's a dizzy combo. Let's look at something else right here. And this is, you're gonna be like, whoa, this is gonna like blow up your brain here. Talking about ways that characters could use this in a unique way. Think about Ken's Egg Beater Hurricane Kick in Championship Edition. It doesn't hit you ducking. However, there is a caveat, and this is what I want to show you. I've thought about this so much, I've even thought about character-specific combos that work for his big dudes, right? However, there is one real setup for Egg Beater Hurricane Kick, and that is if you have hit the guy and you are right next to them and you do a Hurricane Kick that crosses over, boom, you can Egg Beater Hurricane Kick and then combo them on the other side. Now, again, it's such a, now normally if you were to hit Egg Beater Hurricane Kick in Championship Edition, you know, it'd be very obscure because, you know, you have to like hit the guy ducking with a cross up overhead or something, or maybe the guy just stood up the wrong way. But let's remember, in old school Street Fighter, Ken's Flaming Dragon Punch, look what happens. The first hit of Ken's Flaming Dragon Punch in old school Street Fighter always makes the guy crouch, no matter what, even if they aren't. Do you see where I'm going with this? Always makes the guy crouch. So let's think about this. Maybe Ken does a combo into Flaming Dragon Punch. Maybe Ken just does a reversal DP. Boom. He hits you right here. Now, in this theoretical game, let's say one of Ken's Hurricane Kicks, you know, little kick, Hurricane Kick, and medium kick are fine, but maybe the hard kick, Hurricane Kick, he doesn't have that first hit of the knee that hits you. And he does the Egg Beater Hurricane Kick that can suck you in. I then cancel this to Hurricane Kick. I then fly over his body, boom, 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 and then I link into something like boom, boom, boom. Has your brain exploded? Has your brain exploded with that example of how weird that is, right? Look again. Boom, let's say it's a combo, it's a reversal, boom, 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 boom. And then I combo to that, whatever. The point is, can you see how such a simple system, adding just that little caveat of the next move that you do out of it always juggles, even if it normally doesn't juggle. And adding a little bit of that old school foundational common sense. Well, I guess maybe it's not common sense that a Flaming Dragon Punch always makes you duck the first hit. It's kind of combining these old school foundational, you know, gameplay elements in a new system. All these 3 characters, 3 different characters, I just showed you, use the system in a completely different way. It is not homogenized whatsoever. Now, of course, you know, Ken could do something. He could do a Dragon Punch and cancel to another Dragon Punch if he wanted. You know what I mean? And just like I said, you know, I would say that, you know, if you were to cancel a move and say if it's a special move on the ground that doesn't juggle, that move would cause an extra counter hit. Maybe there would be a stagger system. So, you know, allow you a different kind of combo that way or something like that. But the point is, a simple system with just that little fucking caveat. And guess what? Every character now can use the system in a unique way. They can mix match their special moves in a unique way that is not homogenized whatsoever. Unlike a game like Street Fighter 6 where it feels like everyone just uses the system in a similar way. Just that little caveat of if you do a special move, right? Into another special move, which will then always juggle, it makes the next hit, no matter what you do, unless, you know, except for that one, the one fail safe is that, you know, you put that little asterisk mark whenever you're programming the game that every move gets that one extra free hit of like juggle potential, right? And that's really just to keep it from you being able to do something like, say, dragon punch, dragon punch, dragon punch. You know, that's to keep the player from being able just to do their most powerful special move over and over, and to keep it a little bit more of a flow to the game, right? So you mix match a little bit more. Anyway, point is, look at that. A seemingly simple system with just that one little caveat and a little bit of that old school flair automatically allows every character to use the system in a unique way. Isn't that cool that Ken, you could be like, wow, Ken versus big characters? You might be like, Ken automatically, you got to really be afraid of Ken if you're like standing next to him. Because if you get hit by a fierce DP and you're a big character, Ken has a dizzy combo off that, because he can go into the egg beater hurricane kick, into combo, into funky kick, link off of funky kick stuff, whatever. You might automatically blow up because of that. You know what I mean? Like Guy, if you're near the corner and he can hit a shoulder tackle and he can get there in time to hit the elbow fucking drop, you know what I mean? Guess what? You're going to blow up, because then his flip kick to dash kick, whatever the Capcom Fighting Jam kick. I know I showed Street Fighter 4. You know, Street Fighter 4 is like a ghetto version of it. It's not the exact same, but Street Fighter 4 is weird. It like actually combos, but it doesn't add that weird juggle property. Like I would actually make it sort of like Capcom Fighting Jam, because normally in Capcom Fighting Jam, it doesn't juggle like that. But this, which would then give you, or it doesn't combo on the ground like it does in the Omega Street Fighter 4, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like, and again, you're giving the characters unique ways to use it, and it's not something that you would see a lot of, because guess what? It does take 2 bars, but guess what? It's a 2-bar thing that you might explode. You might automatically lose the round. Like, that's why I said if I theorize that I'd make Street Fighter, I would totally theorize that character like Guy, if he jumps in on you at the beginning of the round, you know, he guesses right. If he wastes 2 quarters, he wastes his 2 bars right there, you might automatically be dizzy. Ken might have dizzy combos, you know? But it is, you know, it takes this. You only get 1 round. Maybe you want to use it as your defensive thing, because guess what? You know what I mean? I said EX bars, you know what I mean? Every EX move takes 1. And I say if you want a super cancel like CVS2, that takes 1. You know what I mean? So there's different ways. And that's why I said, you know, have a versatile meter at the top that is all your character's versatile options. It's your EX meter. It's your special move, the special move cancel. It's the way that you alpha counter. It's the way that you delay get up, whatever. It's the way that you super move cancel. CVS2 cancel. It's the way that you special move into super. You know, this is your versatile meter. And this is your super meter. Supers are always special, and your versatile things are always special, because every character uses it in a fucking unique way. And not every move is an EX move. You only have a couple EX moves if you have that, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. If you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, support the channel. Hopefully, you know, you could turn on your brain a little bit to see that. And if someone's going to say like, well, what charge characters do? I've already said that before. I would probably say that charge characters, when you do this special move cancel, you don't have to charge for the special. You know what I mean? To make it a little bit more free flowing. But anyway, if you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, support the channel if you want. Appreciate it. Thanks. The end.